And what is up, guys? It is SoCanadianGamer. We are back today, guys, with another epic Spintires mod review. And today, we're looking at a monster truck. Never done a review on a monster truck, so this is a first. But this is Maximus Taurus, or Maximum Destruction if you're a monster truck fan. Really interesting that it's not named that, maybe for copyright reasons. The author for this mod was Ronnie over at vk.com. I'm going to link to spintires.nl. That's a website that I trust. Not that I don't trust vk.com, just I always link to spintires.nl. Anyways, I'm going to leave a link down below for that, as well as the map. We are playing on Blackwater Project X, and as you can see, it is a raceway. I figured that would be a good testing platform for this truck, because it's not the most practical thing in Spintires to have a monster truck. It really is just for fun. You're not going to be doing missions or hauling logs or playing multiplayer. It is a really detailed mod. You can see everything down to the tubular chassis, the drivetrain, and even the engine in the back looks super detailed. We do have an interior view as well, which looks pretty detailed. There is some clipping through the windshield. However, I think that's due so you can see out the window, really. I mean, because if you were to have a full-on first-person view, you'd be looking out the sides of the chassis, and that wouldn't be too fun. So that is why it clips. Nevertheless, though, I mean, it's a really detailed looking interior, and it is pretty impressive. Oh god, we get out of that, go back to this view, and we will get it on, guys. We'll take some jumps and test it out. I'm a pretty big monster truck fan from way back in the day. I actually remember this particular truck, Max D, when it was Goldberg, which was like 2000 or something. And then in 2002, he renamed automatic. I don't know. Let's try out high gear. Not like an automatic. We'll try out high gear. Oh yeah, high gear is where it's at. Definitely. And so far, we are beasting these jumps. But yeah, he renamed the truck to Mitz, I think, or Team Mitz or something like that in 2002, and now I guess it's called Maximum Destruction. Unfortunately, I don't watch monster truck racing anymore. It's not on TV. I don't really see it anymore. If I did, I would probably watch it. It's really cool and interesting because it really comes down to driver skill, especially when you watch the freestyle. Gotta love it. I was a pretty big Gravedigger fan. I gotta admit, the rivalry between these two trucks, I was more on the Gravedigger side just because I enjoyed watching Dennis Anderson. And I think his son actually drives the truck now too. I can't remember his name. Totally blanking. If you guys know, let me know down below in the comments. Maybe I'll have to YouTube some videos on monster truck racing. Oh god. Really got to be careful. It is a very drivable truck, but you do have to watch your lines and watch out for that rear steering. It does turn very, very sharply, very, very quick. It helps you maneuver around maps, but you do have to be careful with the rear steering. We'll throw it back in high gear, take this epic jump. Oh, this thing is awesome. I gotta love monster trucks. I'd like to see more monster trucks. Maybe I'll start reviewing more of them, because this is actually quite a lot of fun, and this thing is pretty drivable. I was expecting it to be not drivable at all and just slide all over the place and not be fun and be epic fails of a video, but so far this is actually pretty enjoyable. Maybe I'll have to hit up Blackwater Raceway and test it on that track as well. Not as wide though as this, so not as much room for error. Really though, we're doing pretty well. I have not played on this particular track for quite a long time. I think I raced around it 3 or 4 times, and then there was a release with some epic SID Project Runner trucks, and I never played it really much after that. But it is a really epic looking map. If you guys want to test out some racing, see what the top speed is on a vehicle, this is a really, really good testing platform. So far we're doing pretty good. I believe, memory serves me correct, there's a pretty awesome legendary jump, and we'll hit that up. It's at the beginning of the course. I didn't want to hit it right away, because if we rolled it, then that would be epic fails, and it's boring to just watch somebody go back and forth to the garage. Oh god. What would be cool is if we could get a map in Spintires with cars and objects that you could crush. Then you would have a full-on simulator. I don't know if there's a monster truck game. Is there a monster truck game? I'm gonna have to look that up on Steam. Maybe I'll have to buy a monster truck game, do some reviews on it if it's worth it. If it's terrible, of course I'm not gonna do videos on it. I haven't heard much around it, no hype. So, I mean, I imagine if there is one, it's probably not gonna be that good. Just a random guess though. Oh, this truck This truck would be so much more legendary and epic and beast, really, if it had that sound to it, because that is monster trucks. I went and seen monster trucks live, and let me tell you, you do actually have a little bit of stuttering there. We had too much speed, but they are really loud. You do have to wear earplugs. It is a necessity. And the fact that it sounds like, I don't know, it sounds like a diesel, but then it kind of sounds like a V6 or maybe V8. It needs to be louder though. That's my only complaint. That and the tires are a little bit wonky, a little bit weird. I think we have to go right. Is that the way? Yeah, it's over there. All right, we'll hit this up. Hopefully we can actually make it to the jump. This thing is pretty sketchy at high speeds. And boom! Epic jump. Can we land it is the question. Oh, I almost killed it. You know what, guys? We're going to hit that up again because that was so epic. I want to do another jump. What am I doing? What am I doing? Yes, there we go. Take the parking brake off. Diff lock. And high gear is really the gear you should be in. Automatic's pretty good, but high gear, you keep that RPM up. It feels like a monster truck, and I'm very satisfied with this. I gotta say, it is very controllable. And it kind of feels like you're driving a real monster truck, honestly. Now, I've never driven one, but I imagine it would be somewhat like this. Is this a jump over here, too? I don't know. I'm not gonna risk it. We're just gonna hit the legendary epic jump. We'll get a good run up. Kind of a blind corner, this. There we go. We'll hit it straight on. Max D frontal view. That's gonna be the epic screenshot. And we killed it. We didn't kill it though. We only took 589 damage, so this thing can take a hit. I mean, I just drove it into the forest. I figured we would be dead. If that was real life, we would definitely be dead. Very detailed mod though. I gotta say, like, just the coiled suspension, even in the front. Very detailed. The tubular chassis, just everything. I'm going to end the video there, though, guys. Thank you so much for checking it out. If you watched all the way through, I do appreciate it. As always, smash that like button for me and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of these epic videos. It's been good, guys. Peace.